And we back because we black. And we back. We black. Oh, yeah, because we black. What's going on, everybody? Oh, yeah, because we black. I don't even hear the music in the background. Let me see. Is it playing? Or did I get rid of it? Yeah, I got rid of it. What's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? I think it's okay. It's playing now. It's your man CJKyles checking in once again, back with another live video. Don't plan to be on here too long because I have to go to work this evening. So, just a quick little show. I just got finished working out. Just got that 3 mile workout in, so that was a good thing. And just woke up not too long ago. Actually, I woke up, um, just went straight for the workout, and then I'm here. I'm here talking to y'all. So it should be a good show today. Should be a good show today. All right. So let me make sure I'm Gucci with my sound real quick. Make sure I'm straight. All right, we sounding all right. Hold on. So I'm about to get some feedback. All right, there we go. We straight. Straight. Let me turn the music down just one notch. Just one notch. There we go. All right. Guilty of success, ladies and gentlemen. Guilty of success. First of all, before I get started, please hit that like button. If you are watching on Facebook, please go to YouTube and type in The High Value Nurse or CJ Kyles. Either one, I should pop up. Hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. But yeah, my name is CJ Kyles. I'm a licensed practical nurse, also known as the High Value Nurse. And what I do is talk about nursing, but I also talk about other things as well. We do podcasts. I got a fitness vlog coming out, weight loss vlog coming out. So we got a lot of stuff popping over here. Tomorrow's Fresh Nurse Friday. I'm getting my haircut tomorrow. May go to the mall and purchase me an item to make myself that much more fly. And it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. I forgot to say, get paid, young nerds, get paid. What's good, Zach, in the building? What's going on, Rickster? I appreciate y'all being here this afternoon. Early in the afternoon, it is. So we're gonna talk about it. I don't know if y'all saw the thumbnail, but I used Boosie's "Hypnotized with Hatred" saying, I don't know, a couple years ago. The rapper Lil Boosie was on Vlad TV, and he made a statement when he was talking about rappers getting killed in their own city, and that's a lot of the time that's very true. And he was saying that people become hypnotized with hatred because the cat that you was in third grade with, they feel like they are entitled to the same things as you. Right? They feel like they are entitled to the same things as you, but they don't have the same kind of hustle that you have. They grow up, they homies listening to your music, they kids listening to your music, they girl listening to your music. And with that brings envy, jealousy, and hatred. That is why he said he had to move out of Baton Rouge, where he's from, because people was trying to kill him. And the hatred even went down from the people that he knew all the way up to the police, to the politicians, whatever the case may be, hypnotized with hatred. And Boosie was on to something. Boosie was definitely on to something, man. Yeah, it's afternoon, bro. It's definitely afternoon, fam. Trust me, I know. But yeah, Boosie was on to something. Because a lot of cats are hypnotized with hatred. I've noticed that, and most rappers do get killed in their own city. And one thing that I tend to notice, and I got a reaction, well, not a reaction video, but just a video that I wanted to play and break down by Grant Cardone. I'm going to play that a little bit later. But one thing that I've noticed is that when you make the transition, or when you're just starting or even planting seeds, a transition of becoming successful or improving yourself in an area, um, a lot of the times, not all, but a lot of the times, you may get pushback. You may get pushback. You go to your homie with an idea, and cats be like, oh, bro, you don't need to do that. For what? You don't need to do that. What we doing that for? You want to go to school for what? Nigga, we good right here. We get money right here. Okay. Or, ladies, you may have a home girl. I don't know. You might want to go get your beautician license or something like that. Girl, what you trying to do that for? What you trying to do that for? Huh? Or you may want to go to school for I don't know. What do you may want to go be a nurse, or you may want to go be a CNA. You may want to upgrade your situation, and then the person that you thought was close to you, you thought they would support you, but they'd be like, nah, soft shoe hating. You know what I'm saying? We need to do that for, because I feel like this. If my homie or my friend really had the intention of upgrading their life and their lifestyle by doing something positive, like going to school, obtaining a trade, or whatever the case may be, and it's not hurting nobody, why would I be against that? Why would I be against that? I don't know. I don't know. Why would anybody be against that? Well, I think it's quite simple. They're afraid of you doing better than them. They are afraid of you doing better than them. And this is why at some point we got to stop caring what other people think. Listen, I do this show almost every day. When I post it on my Facebook, I post it on my YouTube. You think I care if cats be like, oh, here we go again? I don't. Because when this pop off, oh, CJ, I knew you win. I knew you win. I knew you win. I was sharing your stuff when. As always, when you pop off, people want to be like, they knew you win. So I could care less either way. And like I said, I've never been the type to shortchange my audience, whether it's been one person or 40 people, or being in front of being in front of 3,000 people. Shout out to the lead attorney, because I was in front of 3,000 people last night, or however many. I don't care. I'm going to still rock out to the best of my abilities. But anyway, a lot of people, man, I just noticed that. I really noticed that people be hating. Like my mom, I even, like, when my mom told me once, she told her girlfriend that she wanted to go back to school, right? And y'all know, I don't think you ever too old to go back to school. If you ain't too old to pay a bill, you ain't too old to go back to school. But my mom told one of her girlfriends that she was going back to school. And then my mom's friend was like, ain't you too old to go back to school? Now, she lucky I wasn't there. I would have checked her. But she told me, she was like, she said her friend said to her, ain't you too old to go back to school? Now, mind you, her friend, and that's no disrespect to her friend, but her friend has a poverty-stricken mindset, a just get by mindset, a below average mindset. Like living in poverty. Poverty is comfortable. People become comfortable with poverty, but don't want to see anybody else upgrade, because they're afraid they're going to lose that person. Because I'm telling you what, once you upgrade and you start doing more stuff and you get exposed to more stuff, you don't tend to do the same things that you used to do. And you don't tend to hang with the same people that you used to hang with. I'm going to keep that a stack. I'm going to keep that a whole stack. What's going on, Tiffany? What's cracking? Nope, keep it up or shut up. I keep like-minded people around me. If you are not about progress, growth, etc., you can't be in my circle. Hashtag square biz. That's a whole fact. Tiffany, go on head over to YouTube and subscribe to the channel, the High Value Nurse CJ Kyles. I appreciate that. But yeah, I don't got like. Why would you? I feel like some people are just born with the hater gene in them. I really do. I really do. Cause I never been the type of cat to be like, if any of my friends had an idea, to be like, bro, why you want to do that? If it was a positive idea that was gonna help them grow and mature in a positive way, why would I shit on that? Why would I shit on that? And the crazy part is, you got people who are actually afraid to become successful out of fear what others may think. Now that's the wild part to me. That's the wild part to me. You got a lot of cats sitting around with great potential. That got a lot of hard work within them, and they are scared because of what they homies might think or what their girlfriends might think. Bruh and sis, if anybody is around you trying to hold you back from being successful, you don't need to be around them. They are not your friends, bruh. They are just placeholders in your life. They are just placeholders in your life, and you need to cut them off immediately. Immediately. You dig? You need to cut them off immediately, bro. Let me tell you something. I used to have a lot of people around me. Bro. Now I can count on one hand how many people that I truly, like in my real life, roll with. I can count that on one hand, bro. But more and more, I start to gain more people in my life of authenticity and of hard work and that share the same like-mindedness. Shout out to my homie Teddy G. I met Teddy G a little bit more than a year ago, and me and Ted just clicked like that because Ted is a business owner. Ted works 300 plus days a year besides when he on vacation, and he understands the grind. And me and him, we've developed a close relationship. I can call Ted if I need something. Ted has supported me, and I rock with Ted. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? But he believes in the hard work, and I do too. So sometimes you may have to walk alone, and people will become hypnotized with hatred at some points. But this is why too. It's okay to separate yourself from the nonsense. People be like, oh, well, if you get out of a certain area, you ain't hood no more, or you changed, or you fake now. No, none of that. I'm just aware. I'm a little bit more enlightened than I was a few years ago, or maybe a week ago. We all know, and this is no color bound, but we all know, once you become successful, there are just certain things you can't do, and you can't move in certain ways anymore. That's the whole fact. I'll give you an example. And this is just the way it is. Let's say you've been working for the last 4 years and you've bought yourself, let's say you bought yourself a brand new car. You worked hard. You bought yourself a new car. You deserved it. Clean, nice interior, brand new off the lot. You got friends and families in the impoverished part of town, and this is not a Black hood thing. This is a across the diaspora thing. You go to a nice part of town. I mean, you go to a bad part of town where your family may live at, because you wanna show them. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't think it's wrong with that. I feel like if anything, if I came up on something successful, my mom will want to see that. My pops will want to see that because they proud. But anyway, you roll up on a success on a not so good part of town, maybe an impoverished part of town, and you become a target. Let's not act like that don't happen because it does all the time. It does all the time. Let's not act like it don't happen because it definitely does all the time. You become food. I watched the interview with Van Lathan when he was talking about one of his people getting on, and he said he was going to drive his rip through the neighborhood, and Van was like, "Oh, they'll kill you. You can't do that here. They'll kill you. You have to move different. I don't move the same way I used to move no more. You have to move different. They will kill you." And then at that point, you start to feel guilty. I've dealt with this. I don't deal with it now because I don't care. But I've dealt with that before. The guilt of being successful, the guilt of not being able to do the same things that I used to do, the guilt of not being able to spend that much time with my homies, the guilt of not being able to do. Oh shoot! Hold on, hold on, y'all. This shit, just that guilt. I felt that before. I felt that before. But you can't want better for people than they want for themselves. I'm sorry, but you just cannot. Cannot. And let me tell the lady something too. I'm gonna tell you something too. You gonna find out who your real friends are when you get a successful, not only a successful position in life, but once you get a successful man, or you in a successful relationship, that's when you're gonna find out who your real friends are. Especially if your friends are single. I'm not saying all of them gonna hate on you, but you gonna find out. You gonna find out how much of a sister girl code that you got once you get a successful man. You're gonna find out. They're gonna show you. They're going to show you. Because some of the time, I ain't gonna even say all the time. I ain't gonna even say most of the time. I'm gonna just stick with some of the time. Some of the time, when you get a good man, and he taking care of you, and he love you, the phone calls gonna stop coming. The girls' trips gonna stop happening, or you ain't gonna be invited to them. The girls' nights, that's gonna stop. I'm telling you, watch. In some cases, not all, not all, but I'm keeping it a stack for real, for real. A lot of that gonna stop. A lot of that is going to stop. But let me get to this Grant Cardone video. Let me get to this Grant Cardone video, and I'm gonna react to it. I'm going to react to it. Well, not react to it, but just go over it a little bit. Let's go over it a little bit. Okay. Now, this is Grant Cardone. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know really what he does. I see him on YouTube a lot. Fair use. And but he made a good point. Regardless of the message is still there, and he made a good point. And I want to just play this. We back. We back. All right, so I'm gonna pause the music, and we're gonna break this down real quick. We're gonna break it down.
This now I know why people didn't really reach out to help me when I was a kid and I wanted to be successful. And I wondered, why are the successful people, why don't you ever hear about them? Why don't they ever talk about what they're doing, where they're going, their trips, where they live? They hide. They get successful and then they hide. And the reason why is because they start getting people hating on them. and hating on success and resenting them and envious of them. And they finally say, you know what, I'm just going to pull the curtains and nobody's going to see how I live my life, how I got where I'm at, what I'm doing, how I'm operating, how much money I give away to charity. You don't end up knowing anything except, oh man, that guy, he's off on a boating trip.
Man, Grant spitting. I don't know much about Grant, but he's spitting right now. On this video, he's spitting. I don't know much about him, but he's spitting on this one. He's telling the truth. But guess what? It's a new day. I ain't hiding. I ain't hiding. I want like minded people to see this. I'm not going to hide my success. I'm not going to hide it. I'm not going to shove it in nobody's face. I'm not going to make people feel like I'm better than them, but I ain't hiding. That day is done. F that. I'm not hiding. Shout out to Grant Cardone for that one. Hold on. Let me get back to him. Let me get back to him. Hold on. Let me mute my.
You know, I mean, literally the family unit, the only time they share anything is when it's at Easter, Thanksgiving, the family. I mean, it becomes a really closed, almost a closed society, like a secret thing, how they became successful. So you don't get to find, nobody gets to learn anything from these super, uber successful guys because they start pulling the curtains in front of them to protect themselves and their family. And as risky as it is, because I know people are going to be like, oh, the guy's driving in his Rolls and he's showing his car off and he's on his plane and showing it off. And he's, shooting video in his apartment, showing that off. Okay, well, what you could think that I'm showing it off. Some people will think that. And me and my wife know that that's going to happen. But that's not our intention, okay?
He said him and his wife know that is going to happen. He's not lying. That's going to happen. The more successful you become, the more you show your successes. People are going to think that you are doing it to brag, to stunt. And maybe some of you are. Maybe some of you are. Maybe some of you are bragging and you want to stunt on the people that, who didn't believe in you in the past. I don't know what the case is, but maybe that is the case. I don't know. But whatever the case may be, it's going to happen. And you can't worry about that. If you're somebody who really is not trying to be on that type of tip and that's not your intention. Maybe you just want to motivate, or maybe you just want to vlog your life or keep a diary of your life and you just happen to put it on YouTube or something like that. Whatever the case may be, you can't worry about that because it's going to come no matter what. You cannot be guilty of the success that you have achieved because somebody else is living below their potential or below their means. It's not your problem. It's really not your problem. So,
Okay. Other people are like, I'm inspired. And that's really the goal, is not to pull the curtains closed and not to hide but to some kid maybe 10 or 12 years old, doesn't have a dad like I didn't have a dad. Or he maybe his dad's gone, or maybe who knows where he is, man. He could be in a foster home. He could be maybe he's in a family where the dad and the mom are there, but they're working their ass off so hard the kids really still fatherless. And so maybe he sees this video on YouTube and says, wow, man, you know, dude, who doesn't want to have nice things? Come on.
you see, who doesn't want to have nice things? Who does not want to have nice things? That is 100% facts. And as much as people be like, oh, I'm okay with being poor, or I'm okay with being modest, and I'm okay with not having it, I can go without. Trust me, most of them people are lying. Most of those people are capping. And if they had the opportunity to obtain more, they would get more. But the thing is, most people want things handed to them. But Grant is spitting facts. Who does not want nice things? Who doesn't want that? I want nice things. I love nice things. Who doesn't want that? And yes, these videos are inspiring. Grant spitting. He's spitting. I mean, it could be somebody out there that is influenced by the person with the nice thing saying, I'm gonna get that. And what's wrong with that? Why are we making people, oh, you should it shouldn't be about the material. It's materialistic. So what? Whatever gets you there, gets you there. Whatever gets you to the point to where you're good and your family is straight, whatever that motivation is, who cares? If your motivation is to get a brand new Rolls Royce and you putting in the work, because if you put in the work to get a great car or whatever your motivation is, if you putting in that work, the other stuff is going to come with that. So who cares if it's materialistic? You shouldn't be so material. Why? Because they can afford it and you can't. If somebody goes to buy a plane, fine, so be it. What you need with a plane for? To fly away from your broke ass. That's why. Let me get back to the video.
Who doesn't want to have nice things? And by the way, who would think nice things are a bad thing? Like, what happened to us that
I tell you who would think nice things are a bad thing. Broke people. People that ain't trying to get to the bag. People who ain't trying to get to the money. Those are the people who think nice things are a bad thing. Broke people. And we don't want to be around them. We don't want to be around people with that mind, with a broke mindset, because you could be broke and hustling and trying to get to the top. You know that, and you can be broke and still appreciate nice things because you know that with enough grind and enough hard work, you can get that. But the people that's hating, they got a broke mindset. So yeah, those are the kind of people that think nice things are a bad thing. You're broke and you don't want nothing else. That's all.
we're like, we don't want nice things and we think nice things are out of reach, or we think nice things aren't necessary, or that car's too much, or that's too much, or like some people be like, what man, 400 grand for a car, why don't you just give that money to charity?
Ooh, ooh, Greg talking my language, nah, nigga, because I want it. That's why. That's why. I want to spend 400 grand on a car because I want to. Are you paying for it? Huh? Tell me, why don't you donate that money? No, nigga, you donate your money to charity. That's why I want it. Because I want it. Okay? And what is it to you? Why you why you want to take a vacation every month? Because I want to. Are you paying for it? Why you want to spend $7,000 on a car? Because I want to. Are you paying for it? Huh? Grant's spitting right now. I'm sorry. He's spitting. Why you want that? Because I want to buy it. That's why. You're broke. Step your money up. And your mindset is broken. Step your money up. That's why your woman don't want you like that. You don't work enough. Shout out to my grandpa. You don't work enough. You're broke. You don't work enough. I ain't mad at Grant. Grant for wanting to spend 400K on a new whip. And who fault is that? Who problem is it, rather? Why is it your problem? Why you care? Clearly, this man is in a position to where he can do it and ain't out here broke. That's his business. Why you care? Broken mindset. That's all. Broke. This is why broke. This is why rich people don't hang around broke people for the most part. I understand that. I get it. Cause soon as you say something like that, it's somebody with a broke mentality or a less of an abundance mentality. They be like, oh man, what you trying to do that for? Nigga, cause I can. Why are you mad? So yeah, shout out to Grant for that one. That was a bar he spit.
Hey, why don't I do this? Why don't I do both? Why don't I give 400 grand or 4 million to a charity and have one of my clients buy me the car? because I helped his company grow so much, and I helped his family so much, and I helped his marriage so much that he's like, dude, I'm just going to buy you that car. That's how grateful and thankful I am for you. Okay. How about
One thing I will say about rich white people, they don't mind breaking bread. They will break bread. They don't mind spending money at all. They just ain't out here. They don't spend money on the stuff that a lot of us like to spend money on. But regardless, they don't mind spending money. Oh yeah, you want a brand new car? Man, I appreciate your $4 million donation. Here's a Rolls Royce. Just because I mess with you. Just because I rock with you. This is what happens when you ain't around broke people all day. You start to break bread. Shout out to Grant. That's what rich white people do. Shout out to Grant.
how about taking a freaking risk, buying a piece of real estate, putting my buddies in it, and my buddies are so grateful for the return on their investment that the dude buys me a watch to go with it.
But see, stuff like that can't happen if y'all not on the same mindset. If y'all don't have the same mindset, if y'all are not equally aligned and hustling and breaking bread, it's not gonna happen. Shout out to Teddy G in the building. Teddy G, I shouted you out. I shouted you out early because you one of the people in my circle that grind and don't mind grinding. Teddy G, Grant Cardone, the video I was reacting to, he was talking about people gonna get mad if he want to spend 400K on a brand new car. And for what? It's his. What you mad for? Shout out to Teddy G in the building. Um, yeah, that's how white people do though. They gonna break bread. They don't break bread, but you gotta be in the right mindset. And I'm not saying that don't happen with black folks. I know it happened with us, but I'm just saying for majority of them, that's what they do. I hear it all the time. All the time when I'm in these spaces. I be ear hustling when it comes to getting money. And a lot of the times, real talk, they'll give you the game. You know why they're not scared to give you the game? Because, and they're not worried about you as competition. I'm going to tell you why, for real, for real. Because they know half the people they talk to, probably actually, they know 95% of the people they talk to really ain't going to do what it takes to get there. So I'll tell you all day. I'll tell you all day. I give you advice all day. They don't mind sharing advice because they know 95% of the people they talk to ain't going to use it, ain't going to apply it. They don't mind. They be all right. Yeah, I'll tell you what you want to know. All right, this how I got this. Oh man, that sounds so good. A week later, you ain't done nothing. You ain't done nothing. You still been playing Spider-Man all day. You ain't done a thing. So I get it. I definitely get it.
As a way to show thanks. See, like you know, so many people don't have all the information.
Let me tell you something too. You think Grant Cardone is going around the trailer parks, huh? And you think he going around the trailer parks, or you think he's going around? I forgot what that city in Kentucky is called, where 98% of the white people are on welfare. You think he's going around them places? You think he's going around there trying to show off, trying to help people that don't want to be helped? No, he's not. He's not. He's not trying to become food because he'll be food out there too. He'll be food out there too. Let's not get it twisted. He will be food out there. So yeah, no, he's you think he's going out there new with a $400,000 car, a $50,000 watch, trying to give some game? No, because he know he'll become a target. F the game. Nigga, what up with the watch? Run it. Run it. Money hangs with money. That's a fact. Money hangs with money. You ain't gonna find him. But see, they try to make us feel guilty. Oh, you ain't real. You ain't real. I done seen 3 rappers in the last year get killed in their own city, doing things, supporting their own city. Young Dolph was out there supporting a local bakery. Now that could have happened anywhere with anybody, but he was in his own city, an impoverished area, and they got him. Nipsey Hussle, same thing. Got a whole block or a whole shopping plaza dedicated to helping making a community better, and a hater from his hood killed him. Listen, all right, keep being real if you want to. You just gotta move different. And I bet you Grant ain't up in his hood with them broke folks. No, you can get the game from other. No, he ain't. He ain't doing it. He ain't doing it. You got to move different. That's a whole fact. That's a whole fact.
And our society has become so critical, man. It's so negative. Like even at home, like at the dinner table, we've become a negative society where people are like literally so skeptical. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Now that's a bad day. That's a bad day. How you gonna turn that one around? How you turn that one around? Okay. The dude that hit it, well, she ran into somebody. That had to be her fault. It could have happened to me today. She's gonna spend the next week. That bad shit happens to me. Oh my god. The guy she hit, he's as responsible as she is.
Success is your duty. That's your responsibility. Nobody else's. Nobody don't have to give you nothing. At the end of the day, nobody don't have to give you anything. Nobody don't have to put you on. It's your responsibility to get put on yourself, to put yourself on. Now, if somebody happens to extend a branch to help you, that's cool. You take advantage of it, but don't nobody got to do nothing for you. Nothing, ladies and gentlemen. They don't got to do nothing for you. But shout out to Grant Cardone, man. If we ain't trying to get this paper, I don't know what we doing, bro. I ain't even trying to hang with no cats that's trying to be broke. Ain't nothing fun about being broke, bro. Nothing. I've been broke. Ain't nothing fun about it. Worrying about how you gonna pay this bill. Worrying about if your phone gonna get cut off. Worried about this. Worried about that, bro. That is stressful. I'd rather be stressed from working too much than be stressed for not knowing where it's gonna come from. I'd rather be exhausted knowing that my money is coming in versus having a bunch of energy but broke. This is crazy talk. This is craziness to me. I don't get it. And I ain't gonna let nobody make me feel guilty about ever, ever. They're not gonna make me ever feel guilty again about wanting to be successful. Yeah, people with success, they tend to hide. I get it. I understand it. It makes sense. It makes sense, but I'm not, because I want to see other people successful. I do. I really want to see other people successful. I move different. I do, but I really do want to see other people successful. I want to see other people make it, especially young black men. I really want to see y'all be successful because you can be successful from any circumstance. You can be successful. I've seen people who literally had nothing, absolutely nothing. Wife left them, had nothing, and they make it, and they get popping again. Man, I don't know, bro. And those the people I want to be around. I'm not trying to hang with you broken mindset having ass people. I don't want it. Y'all keep that over there, bro. Y'all keep it over there. But ladies and gentlemen, that has been today's episode. I have to get ready for work, and I will holler at y'all in a few. Teddy said, grind so hard and get that bag to the point your haters ask you, are you hiring? That's a bar right there. That's what I am on. Spread the knowledge of my grind. Yeah, that's a whole bar right there. That's fire. I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. But I'm gonna holler at y'all in a minute. Deuces.